all you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke.
Yeah, hey, well, we can hold the peace so we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I'd like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one, like what you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce.
He's heating up.
Theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over.
He's heating up.
Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me.
I am the danger.
Watch an enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons.
He's on fire!
Stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep.
I better use my strong hand.
Girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new
There's
king.
tiny
Same
tuck,
kid,
typical
now my
tuck,
streets go.
total tuck,
Same gang,
and the
got cheat code.
tyrannical
I said
tuck.
stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke.
I am the boss, Greg. Could you milk me?
Real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you?
Ever served in a forward area?
When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
I'm fat for many reasons. That is fat phobia.
This guy is ginormous. He is huge.
A lot of people gain weight over time.
I don't think that there are any problems with the body positivity movement.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
The sun is
shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Ooh. Welcome everyone to episode 20 hundo and 79 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and ye all hoes? It's your boy Papa Swoleo back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all
It's the
fucking
Catalina wine mixer. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
What's going on, fam? How are we doing? Welcome to FEF. It is fucking Friday. Are you ready for an amazing Slamcast? Are you ready? Oh, we're heating up. He's heating up. We are heating up. We are heating up. FEF is the best day ever. So let's get it started. What did you do today, or what are you planning on doing to celebrate FEF? Now, if you don't know what FEF is the day. It is today. It's fucking Friday. Today is the day that we delete, we unfollow, we unfriend, we clean out our shit, like on social media and in our environment. So we really attack the 7 pillars. And of course, the 7 pillars, pillar number 1 is community. And that's the number one thing that we're focusing on Fridays. Now, you should be focusing on community every single day, but it's really important to focus on your community specifically today because it's fucking Friday, and that's really your environment. And of course, pillar number 1 is your environment is a reflection of your choices. It will shape who you are and who you will become. So you've probably heard the saying, you're the sum or the average of the 5 people you spend time with. It's like that with anything, you know, it's the average of what you ingest on the internet, the people you spend time with at work, the people that you spend time with outside of work. And, you know, not always can you control it. Sometimes you're at work and you have some shitty people at work. You can change your job. That's not always convenient. Rarely is it, but you know, you have to make sure that you're taking care of that the best that you can. And if you do have negative influences in your life, you have to be really aggressive and making sure that you're doing the best that you can to balance it out and, you know, saturate the goodness in your life. And that's where the SwoleFam comes in. So I hope you're making sick fucking gains today, fam. What's going on, Raja? What's going on, Cindy? We got Heather, Maxwell. What's up, Bish? Tyler, John, Glowing Artiste, Matthew, Pedro. Very good. I got the hiccups today. Well, let's get into today's episode. What'd you do for FEF? Any specific stories? Anything exciting? You could drop it in the comments down below if you did anything in particular for FEF. Like, how'd you celebrate FEF? Did you take care of yourself? Did you delete a lot of people that you were following on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or something like that? Drop that in the comments below. Let's get this nut busted. We have a great show today. I am very looking forward to it. Aren't you, Falcon? Well, we'll summon the Falcon and then we'll get this underway. Let's bust this nut and have a great show. And here we go. That's nice. That was nice. Put some respect on it.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Nice. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Right, Leo? Let's fucking go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. Now, let's moisturize and get into that Tippy tip fam, let's fucking go. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, so if you want to join the fam, check out all the links down below, swolenormousx.com. We have had a lot of great conversations lately. And last night, we had an amazing SwoleFam roundtable. So if you haven't yet checked it out, learn what you missed. Learn what you missed. If you missed, I don't know why you missed last night. It was great. It was great last night at 6 p.m. We rocked for 2 hours. So go and check it out. You can catch the replay inside Swole TV if you missed it. I do get it. Sometimes it's a time zone issue. Sometimes it's a work issue. But if you did catch it, I hope you enjoyed. It was fantastic. Now, let's get into that first.
What's in the box?
That first SwoleFam post today. Today it's from Joanne. Joanne writes, traveling along nicely with my 7 pillars, especially the consistency and training, and bam, partner test positive for COVID. For fuck's sake, stuck in the house now with old Jeremy over here, but I'm good so far, and I won't let this derail my progress. I'm thanking myself for getting the shed sorted, so I have a training space. I'm getting out in the yard in the sun as much as possible. I have extra time for meal prep. I am taking the chance to sleep whenever my body feels like it, drinking tons of water. All in all, with a few days off work, it's feeling like a bit of a health retreat. So we will see how my immune system holds up, and hopefully we'll be able to rejoin society soon. Well, very nice. Make sure you're getting in that vitamin D. Get a supplement. Hopefully you're getting in those beef organs. Get as much sun as you can. But of course, depending on where you live, not sure where you do live, but get that vitamin D supplementation up. Get your vitamins and minerals. Get yourself some beef liver. Eat healthy. Get plenty of sleep like you said you're doing. Good for you. Good for you. Sorry to hear that. I guess everyone's got it or gonna get it, right? Got to get back to life. Hopefully you can rejoin society soon. I'm not sure where you live, but best wishes to you and your hubs. Maxwell, starting the day out right. 5-minute brain gains in my ice bath. Then coffee with raw honey, liver and eggs for breakfast, packed blueberries and an apple for lunch, and there will be a nice steak waiting for me to cook when I get home. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Someone's eating good. We got a post here. I think it's a first post. We got the little hand wavy from the private Facebook group. Noel, welcome to the fam, Noel. Everyone say welcome, Noel. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing?
I got hairy legs.
We know, Joe. We're going to read the post from Noel now. Thank you very much for joining us. Noel writes, after shopping for groceries for my first week of the elimination diet, I'm very frustrated. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3. The kids eat a ton. I homeschool them, and my grocery bill is big. It's been increasing quickly with the current economy. I bought as much of the things I need for this diet as I could. I bought about half of what I normally get for the family in a week, and it cost over $375, and that's at Walmart. I'm very low income. This is almost a whole week's take home for us. I made my dinner, and this is it. 1 ounce of grass-fed beef, ancient salt, green beans, and lemon water. That's not the elimination diet, but we're going to get to the root of this. Let's just pause. Let's continue. I really want to follow the nutritional guidelines, but I can't. I just can't afford organic fruits and veggies, grass-fed beef, and wild-caught fish. I'm going to enjoy what I bought, but next time I hit the store, it's going to have to be economical. If anyone has tips, I'm all ears. By the way, after the workout that I did tonight, that 1 ounce of steak was the best damn steak I ever had. Okay, so let's continue this conversation inside the Facebook group. I'm not sure what you bought. I don't know what you bought exactly. All I know is that the elimination diet is not green beans, an ounce of beef, and lemon water. I mean, that sounds like insufficient food, period. So what did you buy? I don't think Noel is watching live right now, so it's really hard. We need to, 1 ounce of steak is like a bite. That's like a bite or two. So we need to know a little bit more about this. What'd you buy for $375? We need more information. I have lots of questions. But let's talk in general terms, shall we? Let's talk in general terms, because some of these things, if you're eating healthily, it can cost you more upfront. It can, depending on how many people you're buying for, what foods you're buying, where you're buying from. If you have to get grain-fed, you want to avoid chicken and pork. You want to make sure at least you're getting beef. That's going to be a better choice for you anyway. But for things, for example, like sweet potatoes are very inexpensive. White rice is inexpensive. I'm not saying those are the best carbohydrates possible, but I'm just curious as to what you got for $375. So how much on, she said she's going to, I don't know where this is, to Walmart. I don't know what the grass-fed beef selection is like at Walmart. I know they have grass-fed ground beef, correct? So I'm not sure. I mean, how much is that going to be? $5, $6, $7 a pound? Of course, depending on local areas, sometimes it could be less or it could be off the shelves. You might want to look into buying food in bulk. You can find food in bulk sometimes online. You can split it. I don't know if you have neighbors or people that might want to buy better food and go in it with you. But you want to make the best choices that you can. And if you're staying to if you're sticking to the proteins, that's going to be a better choice than the processed carbohydrates. Okay. So that's what you need to look for. Bottom line, you need to be cooking your food. That's going to be much less expensive. So sweet potatoes are less than $1 a pound. Maybe you can't get grass-fed steaks, but grass-fed ground beef is definitely going to be better. So did you say that you got grass-fed ground beef or just grass-fed beef? I just can't afford organic fruits and veggies, grass-fed beef and wild-caught fish. I'd have to see it and see what you did spend. So I think so it's going to be something that needs to be broken down a little bit more. All right. So let's move on for that. Let's have that conversation. Let's follow up with do we have any mods? Do we have any mods on the YouTube chat? Just got a spam bot. You just got porn spam. It's all right. Let's see if it stops. Steven, she needs to hit a Kroger. Yeah, we need to, I want to give some actual answers, but it's hard to not know what she did buy and what we're looking at here. Because the elimination, for anyone listening, the elimination diet, by the way, the elimination diet is not lemon water and an ounce of beef. So I think what's better off is if we do this privately and we talk about what the budget is and what the food access is and what you have options to, and then we can figure out what the best choices are. All right. So let's follow that up inside the Facebook group, and maybe we can get in the Telegram chat and talk about that a little bit more. So there's a lot of answers to it, but it depends on what the options are, right? There's always answers, but we need to know the options so we can maybe discuss the best answers and what you have access to. If you have access to a Walmart, sounds like there's a lot of options, but I'm curious as to what you bought that consisted and worked your way up to $375. Not only that, the proteins are going to be the most expensive, but at the same time, they're the most nutrient dense. So you're going to get the most value for what you consume. It might not seem like a lot of food, but it is more nutrient dense. So there are less expensive and less inflammatory carbohydrates. Depends on what you, I'm curious. Let's see, Isaiah. Yeah, it's going to be different from location. That's the thing about the inflation. It's going to be different from location to location. Some food sources are going to be a little bit more expensive in some places. Isaiah writes, there's no way even at Walmart you spend that much on groceries. I spend that over 3 weeks and feed my wife, 3 kids, and myself. Well, what do you feed them, Isaiah? What's your approach? What are some ideas that maybe you can suggest for someone? Because I personally don't have kids, but what I do is I definitely bias the money that I spend. It's all an investment. I don't spend on anything aside from if I need equipment, if it's on the business, it's on lifting equipment, or it's really on food and other stuff. It's really about health, whether it's sauna stuff or cold plunge or, it's things that are going to invest in my health. I don't spend money on, I barely buy clothes. So everyone's got their priorities. And usually if you start tightening up, and even if wealth is accrued based on the difference between how much you make versus how much you spend. So spend less and you can have more extra to invest or to reprioritize. So there's usually some other corners and things that you can narrow down, but it depends. It really does depend. All right, let's see here. Remember, it's all an investment. It's all an investment. When you're eating healthy, it's going to save you money in the long term, that's for sure. All right, we got a post here from Siri Kills. Siri, it's from Instagram. Let's see. Just wanted to thank you for the push to get off my ass and go to the fucking gym. Started going to the gym about 8 months ago, and I'm feeling great. Fantastic. Holy shit. Definitely went to the fucking gym. Look at you, bro. Look at you. Look at you on the left, looking a little pale. All right, just kind of like just skinny. You still got that kind of definition, but no real mass on the right. Looking thick and juicy, and you kept that body fat to a minimum, just putting on that solid mass. Very nice. That's some solid weight gain, bro. Good for you. Good for you. See what happens when you go to the fucking gym? See what happens when you go to the fucking gym? It's fantastic. All right, let's see a post here from Tyler. One more post. Tyler, all right, fam, enough with the bullshit. I need your help. I'm currently working with 3,100 calories and working out 5 days per week, but I feel like something is missing. Going around and fixing up my training and the diet has got me thinking deeply. I don't know if I'm doing shit wrong. I wish I could show you everything I do, but I can't. I'm eating soy-free, no added hormones or any bad shit in chicken, tilapia, and or salmon. Lots of meat and some carbs, keeping my fats high. On the other end, I feel amazing during my training. Again, I've only been in the gym for 10 months, and despite my physique, small amounts have changed. I'm feeling good and bad on the days I finish training. I'm not sure what you're saying, Tyler. Are you watching live? Like, what's going on? You feel good and bad? It's a manic post, bro. What's really going on? What's the issue? What are you trying to do here? Let's see the last paragraph. I only have limited foods and I ask for, and it's not enough. It's difficult at the moment, but I don't give up and continue to thrive. So I'm asking you, fam and papa, what the fuck do I need to do for a bulk and to put on size? I'm desperately needing help. All right, well, you got to eat more food. There's nothing else I can tell you. I mean, you only have limited foods. Like, if you're not getting enough food, I mean, are you able to get a job to make money to buy more food? If it's a quantity issue, there's nothing to get around. You have to get access to more food. So, I mean, if you're not, look, gaining weight and building muscle takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time. Legit. It takes a lot of work and a lot of time. You have to eat. You're essentially force feeding yourself. You're essentially force feeding yourself when you're bulking. You're eating more than you want to eat. Your body doesn't want to eat more food, yet you're eating it anyway. So you're force feeding yourself. You're force feeding yourself. You're full. Your body has enough to maintain. You're like, no, we need to build more muscle. We need to rebuild the damage and gain mass based on the training. So you have to eat more and you have to be consistent as fuck with it. This is why a lot of people don't see progress, is because they don't eat militantly. Like, it's not optional. You have to fucking eat when you don't feel like eating. That's why I'm not just hell bent on just bulking. It gets exhausting. It's exhausting. You don't want to just keep on bulking forever. You know, I've gotten to the point where, like, as much as I train, as much as I'm kind of like around my genetic potential. I'm pretty damn close to it. I mean, do I try my hardest to get a little bit more muscle mass? No, I don't focus on those types of like little micro improvements in that sense. So I'm kind of like around where, like, all right, this is kind of like where my genetic potential is gonna take me. Maybe a little bit bigger if I really, that was my 110% focus and I was doing it like a knot. I was just fucking dotting all my I's and crossing my T's. I remember when I was bulking, I was eating like a little bit over 3,000 calories to bulk. You should be bulking no problem on 3,000 calories. I think I was eating like 3,000 or 3,300. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to build that. It doesn't take like a couple weeks. In 10 months, you're still brand new into training. So you said you saw some progress. Really, I mean, some people think it takes a couple years. I mean, you'll see a lot of progress, but you keep on going. Like you're nowhere close to your max potential after a few years. All right, so we can continue that conversation. All right, we can ask some more questions. So good post. We'll figure that out, Tyler, for you. But I mean, bottom line, you can't get around not eating more calories. Like if you're trying to bulk, you need more calories, straight up. Drop a comment down below, a question in the comments if you have it. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio, and we'll get to some questions on Shitstagram, and we'll take some live questions. So if you got them, drop them in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Remember, all the links down below for SwoleNormousX.com and some special offers. Check it out. If you're ready to join the SwoleFam, get access to last night's roundtable. We have an accountability meeting. Oh, we have accountability meeting on Monday. I think I have a new announcement for that. Yeah. We talked about this in the roundtable last night, but let me open this up. I definitely want everyone to pay attention. I'll announce it. I'll put that at the pre-roll at the beginning of this podcast too. Monday, January 17th. You ready? We got a time change, 12 noon. Let's get some grills. 12 noon. 12 noon. All right. So Monday at 12 noon. Are those gorillas going to stay? Cool. At least will keep your attention. Gorillas. All right. 12 noon live call on Monday. So Monday, 12 noon. And this is because we're going to set the tone for the week like we always do. But you're going to be able to call in and either talk about what you've been successful with in the past week or something that you are holding yourself accountable, something that you're trying to work on. So pretty much call yourself out, put yourself out there while we go over some awesome SwoleFam posts, while we also go over some new releases. So 12 noon, that way we'll give a little bit more chance for people on the West Coast to be there. So it's not like 6 or 7 in the morning. And it'll be a good opportunity for more people to tune in and get on that live call. So we're taking it up a notch. This Monday, 12 noon, it's going to be fire. All right, let's get into some questions here. First question, Sam Dutch Hall. Papa Swole, if you can go back in time to your teens. I am a teenager. I am a teen. I look very mature for my age. What advice would you give yourself? If you can go back in time, what advice would I give myself? Those are always interesting questions. What advice would you give yourself? I would say, it'd be something to do with investing. You know, learning about how money works and how to invest. Yeah, how to make just I mean, nothing in particular right now, but that kind of topic. I just look back and, you know, get to my first car, putting rims on a car and just doing, you know, wasting stupid money when you should be really investing, for example. Or teens, if it's before college, going to college helped me in my career. It got me in when college actually meant something a little bit more. So it was just in time. It was like probably one of the last years where a college degree actually fucking mattered. So it was definitely on the cusp, but it helped me get my foot in a couple doors and get some different experiences at the time. So something along those lines. Depends on what year. So, yeah, going back on it, I wouldn't have necessarily, it's hard to say. Because I wouldn't just necessarily say, oh, I wouldn't have gone to college because, well, then maybe I wouldn't have had certain other outcomes and my life would have gone a different direction. So you can't underestimate, like, I'm satisfied. Emily Lois Cox. I was going to say Emily Loves Cox. Emily Lois Cox. Do you ever do ice baths? I do, twice a day. Twice a day. Good question. Oh, there we go. That was good. That was good. Not bad, right?
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Okay. Let's see. James Martino. Popeye started taking creatine last week. Is it better to take prior or post-workout? Doesn't matter. You can just take it afterwards. It'll build up in your system over time. That's why they used to recommend people do loading weeks. But just if you just take, I mean, how much are you taking? 5 grams? Just take it after. You could split it up if you feel better about it. Or take it when you feel good. Some people don't like to take it first thing in the morning on empty stomach. And You could just do it, take it after. Let's see, James. Hey fam, driving with my mom headed to deer camp to get our hunt on and introducing her to the Daily Swole over the radio. Oh my goodness. Can I get gorillas for her gorillas for her starting kickboxing fitness this week? Hell yeah. Give you America too. Hope you bagged something amazing. Good for you. Good for you, James's mom. Fantastic. All right, let's see. Maxwell. Papa Swole, what are your thoughts on tattoos? Just a cosmetic choice, or are there significant health considerations to take into account before jumping into that world? Oh, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are all sorts of like organic inks or different things. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely putting something in your body, and should definitely look into it. I haven't. My thoughts on tattoos in terms of like a health thing, I haven't looked into it. It's never been something that I considered for myself. You know, I've had ideas, but I don't know. There's nothing that I would want so desperately to keep on my body forever. And then it got to the point where it's kind of just like, I don't have any. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it that way. It gets to a point where I feel like I would do it and then I would just have sleeves and all sorts of shit all over me. It's like, I don't need that. I'll just wear an Ed Hardy shirt and it'll be like a tattoo. Horror. Let's see, Dave, Papa Swole. I don't know if you remember. A couple weeks ago, I talked about my shoulder hurting when I woke up. Shoulder is mostly good, but putting my hand straight forward still hurts. Thoughts? My hand straight forward, like a Nazi salute? Not like at that angle. Not like, what is that? That's like a 120, 130. Just be careful of the angle. You know, too much shoulder flexion. It's a bad move. Just be careful of the wrist. You know, either go like this, like you're waving, or, you know, like your work for a living. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't have a neutral wrist, you should be fine. Too soon? It's never too soon. What does that mean? Hand straight forward still hurts. Like just straight out in front of you? Give me a little bit more of a description of what that means. Papa Swole, is there a way to check the temperature in the shower for cold with a thermometer? Was there something else there? A thermometer if you put it in the water, I suppose. All right, where were we? I'm going to get this Swolenormous logo on my back. Fucking A. All right. Hold me accountable. No. We got a beard logo out there already. Your balls shrink when it's cold. I mean, if you want the actual temperature. Yeah, get a thermometer. Let's see. Vinayak Pathania 21. Papa Swole, tips to retain maximum strength during lockdown. You got to train as best that you can. I mean, get as much resistance as you can. You can use other devices, use jugs of water, use duffel bags, you know, create a heavy duffel bag or something, just pack it full of clothes and lift it and throw it around, pull-ups and push-ups, go to a park. I mean, I don't know what you have access to, but you're only going to maintain maximum strength if you have that kind of overload. But you can do single arm push-ups. You can do a lot of body weight stuff and definitely challenge yourself with calisthenics if you don't have access to equipment. Let's see. You said, who said that? Who said, I saw a comment. Where was it? Dave with the shoulder. Yes, just like you did it. All right, so hold my arm just like straight ahead. So your shoulder feels mostly good, but you can't raise your arm up 90 degrees. I mean, what does it do? Just hurt? Like it pinches your shoulder? You might have injured. I don't know exactly what the problem is. It could be your supraspinatus. It could be your biceps tendon. Are you practicing yoga or anything like that? Are you doing any kind of like mobility or exercises? Like, what are you doing currently? I think I vaguely remember. I remember talking about the shoulder, but I think we talked about it a couple times. I can't remember if it was inside what was it? The round table? I mean, sometimes we have these conversations in a couple different places and I forget the context. Tyler, are you still putting content on the Papa Swolio channel? I don't know. I haven't checked it. I don't think so. Not lately. Just focusing on the podcast and the content and X, just narrowing focus on the things that are the most important. Things that are working the best and the things that I enjoy the most. Let's see. Silver's last question. I'm back in my wrist splint for a while. You're back in it. Feeling in fingertips is less too. What can I do for training? I get restless if I do nothing. You're in a wrist splint. Well, what's going on? You can do legs. You can do yoga that doesn't consist of your hand. You could maybe do yin yoga and stuff like that. What's the problem? Feeling in fingertips is less too. I just got to do lower body stuff, mobility, whatever you can do. Lower body stretching. You do lower body balance and stabilization. You could do lower body exercises that don't require you to hold weights and things like that for your wrist. Matthew, have you seen those videos? One more question. Have you seen those videos with barrels of water on a bar for squats and you bang out a set as they slowly drain? Can you explain the benefits? Well, there's less weight. It's kind of like I would say it's kind of like a reverse chain. It's like a reverse progressive set. So as you get more fatigued, there's less water in there. So you ever seen the ones where people squat and people like on both sides and they load up the bar as they keep on squatting, they go up to a few plates. Yeah. So that's just the logic behind it. So as you get weaker, you do like 10 reps and the weight continuously gets lighter. So it allows you to maybe do like more reps. Just like a fun thing, I suppose. Something different. I'm sure it's hard, but it depends on how many reps you're doing, whether or not you're doing something for hypertrophy or just kind of like more muscular endurance. If you want more hypertrophy, you want to keep that rep range generally, lower, 6, 15 repetitions, something like that. But yeah, as it drains out, eventually you're just going to be doing the bar. All right, fam. Very nice. Very nice. Good questions. Good questions. Time to go deepy. That's deep. All right, drop in the comments down below. Let's get a little bit of America going. Let's get some more.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
All right, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, check out the links in the show notes for SwoleNormousX.com and all the specials we got going on. Let's check out this first article about woke new program.
What's in the box?
All right, so this is from Microsoft Word. Computer says no, says the headline. Showgirl, mankind, whitewash, and blacklist are just some of the words that don't make it past Microsoft Word's new woke filter. And in parentheses, but don't worry, you can turn it off. So if you don't have a septum piercing or neon or fluorescent hair, you can turn that shit right off. All right. Well, this is just more sorts of censorship. Like, if you get offended by the word blacklist, you got some serious issues. You got some serious issues. You got some serious issues. The blacklist. Blacklist bothers it. There's a whole show called The Blacklist. All right. Hold on. Wait. Examples of terms not deemed inclusive by the spell checker include blacklist, whitelist, postman, and mankind. Yes, personkind. Personkind, I suppose. I want to know what the other ones are. Yeah, correct alternatives. Oh, problematic. We don't want to be problematic nowadays, do we? Let's see this article. Don't be problematic. Whatever you can do, avoid being problematic. Microsoft Word. I have Apple and Mac, so I don't give a shit. Let's see. Okay, so let's see a couple of these. Other examples reported by The Sun are maid. Word suggests house cleaner. Okay. Showgirl. Who says showgirls anymore? Dancer or performing artist. I don't know how often showgirl is used, but okay. Headmaster. Instead use principal. Headmaster. I mean, that's a pretty dope ass title. Headmaster. Instead of mistress. So if you're cheating on someone, your mistress is now your lover. I think those are interchangeable. All right. Master is expert. So what about my master class section in X? I have to call it the expert class? No, it's the master class. It's the master class. And manpower or workforce instead of manpower. Okay, these are stretches. Yeah, this is not the master bedroom. This is what? The biggest bedroom or something? Bedroom number 1, what are they going to call it? That was weak. That was weak. Let's see if there's any other good. Oh, so you have grammar settings. Look at this. Grammar settings. There's an inclusiveness section under grammar and refinements, age bias, cultural bias, ethnic slurs, gender bias, gender specific language, racial bias, and sexual orientation bias. Jesus Christ. That should come default off. That should be that should be default off. And if it's like, if you're really offended by the spell checker, either type a different fucking word or go to these settings and, protect your feelings there. Oh yeah, that's right. This was I don't know if you guys saw this clip. I'm not going to play it because I don't have it right now. But did you ever see that Microsoft speech where they were talking about the land that they were giving the talk on? So it was like some kind of Microsoft yearly, their annual conference. So the woman was talking about the Swalamish and the Squawamish or whatever. They were describing themselves, what race they were and what they were wearing. I guess if someone was blind or just listening, and they were talking about the land that they were, I guess, giving the talk on, what Native American tribe, I guess, lived there hundreds of years ago. Like anyone cares. It's insane. I mean, history is history. I mean, humans have been savage to one another for centuries. So we can stop now. We can stop pushing the racial button. We can just kind of, live in a meritocracy and give people more opportunities and keep using technology to make our lives better and make more people's lives better. How about that? How about that? Let's go America. This must be Tumblr. I'm surprised Tumblr exists. Let's look at this one. This post. This says, we literally vary by types of blood. And you're telling me humans don't vary by weight too?
Matt Damon.
Hashtag fat phobia, size diversity, and hashtag worthy thoughts. Well, I disagree with the worthy thoughts. That's for damn sure. We have different types of blood. I am telling you humans vary by weight because we vary by height and muscle mass and whatever our bodies are adapted to. But you keep on going with that. So because we have different blood types, well, I guess that means you can be super fat and super healthy then. Good luck with that. All right. And one more post. We got one from Kirsten Ackerman, RD. So let's see. Let's listen to this chick on Twitter defend her consonants. Most people can lose weight through calorie restriction. They just may also lose their sanity and ability to think about anything else but food. And eventually, 3 days down the line, 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years, they will more than likely regain that weight. And for what? If your weight loss journey is really just for you as you claim it is, why are you posting on Twitter about it? Is this the same post? I don't know if this is the same post or not. I can't tell. Be honest. You want people to know that you're losing weight. Why? Because you'll know they'll give you praise for it. Why? Because anti-fatness teaches being thin is better than being fat. And you know this, so you play into it. Even as you say, I love fat people, but do you?
Matt Damon.
Well, let's just group those posts together. I'm not sure if that was a continuation or a separate post, but it was definitely stupid. Even as you say, quote, I love fat people. I don't say that. I don't love fat people. I don't love skinny people. I don't love fit people. I don't think like that. I certainly don't say I love fat people. I never have said that. I never will say that because that's not what I judge people on. That's the outcome of their lifestyle habits, but that has nothing to do with like, I love fat people. That's weird. That's like hiring. That's like what Biden did with Kamala Harris. Like, I'm going to hire an ethnic person. We're all ethnic, just different ethnicities, but I'm going to hire someone that's not white. Well, don't you want to check for qualifications there, bro Jackson, before you make that move? Because your race has nothing to do with your intelligence and your competence, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have so many stupid people like everywhere. Like hire based on merit, not on the color of their skin. I would just never say I love fat people. It's just not a thought. Like why would those words come out of my mouth? Like, I love fat people. I say it loud. It's just a weird thing that people don't say. People don't say that. That's not how people speak. All right, let's get into a post here. All right, we got dose videos. We got how to stop binging, and it's your uterus. Oh my God. Well, let's end with that. Let's learn how to stop binging first.
What's in the box?
Help us stop binging.
Hey guys, I'm Mel, a non-diet dietitian, and let me talk to you about how
I'll stop you right there, Mel. Hi, I'm Mel, a non-diet dietitian. So the title of this shit talk says a non-diet dietitian has candy. Can you be a dietitian first? It's enough to beg, like hope that someone is actually a good dietitian. You have to label your profession. I'm a non-diet dietitian. Then you're not a dietitian. Are you now? I'm a non-diet dietitian. What the fuck does that mean? Are there non-trainer personal trainers out there? I'm a non-trainer personal trainer. I'm a non-doctor doctor. How stupid does that sound? I'm a non-doctor doctor. I'm a non-accountant accountant. What? Huh? You just said you're not. I'm a non-diet dietitian. Then you're not a dietitian. You're definitely confused. That's for sure. Let's listen to this shitstorm.
Guys, I'm Mel, a non-diet dietitian, and let me talk to you about how I got over binging on candy. I know it seems counterintuitive, but in order to get over overeating or binge eating on certain trigger foods, you have to heal your relationship to it.
Is that right? You got to heal your relationship. I'm assuming you're just going to fucking stuff your face. She's filling a bowl of candy, by the way, while she's saying this.
And in order to do that, that means you have to have it in your house and you have to eat it on a consistent basis.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
So you know how you get off, you know how you heal your relationship with addictive candy? You keep it in your house and you eat it consistently. That's how you stop. That's how you stop being an alcoholic. People don't think of these things as the same, but they very much are. They very much are. Some people can have some alcohol once in a while and they're fine. Some people can have candy once in a while and for all intents and purposes, they're fine. Many more people than would actually admit it are alcoholics, or they lean on food. Like they're aholics. It just might not be alcohol. They're addicts, but they're addicted to food. They're addicted to TV. They're addicted to their phones. They're addicted to many other things, but not alcohol. Yeah, or that too. They're addicted to many things. Ridiculous. It's so fucking stupid. It's not over yet. There's still like 36 seconds.
Now, there's a few other parts to this. You want to make sure that, first of all, you're eating enough food throughout the day, that you're eating consistent meals and snacks, and that you're working on taking care of your emotional, physical, and mental needs in ways that do not include food. While you're doing all that, you can still work on how to keep candy in your house.
How to keep candy in your house. Does anyone need does anyone need instructions on how to do that? Here's how you keep your candy in your house. You buy it and you put it in your house. Here's how you keep it in your house. You don't.
This is something that I take my clients through. Basically, you have to give yourself full, unconditional permission to eat the candy that you enjoy. And you want to eat it every day until it no longer feels so threatening, so special, so important.
That's not how this works. That's not how that works. This chick is filling up candy. She's literally filling up candy in bins, in like these plastic containers, these Tupperware. She's putting them in Ziploc bags. She's literally just putting candy everywhere. That's not how this works. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
That's the stupidest thing that I've seen in quite some time. That is mighty tarded. The stupid is strong with that one. Very, very, very impressive. This one's talking about a uterus. Let's give this one a look, and then we'll give away this awesome Swole card.
Hey, can I ask you a question about my body? Absolutely, goddess. What's up? Okay, so before...
I'm going to stop you right there. Lassie. Yeah, sure. What's up, goddess? What's up, goddess? As if the human ego wasn't already inflated enough. Let's just call, yeah, what's up, goddess? You go king, you go queen. Yeah, you didn't earn those titles. You're not a monarch. How dare you? How dare you call someone, you throw out that. It used to mean something when you had a crown. You post something on TikTok, it's like, here, you drop this king. You must be a king. You must be royalty. You must be of a strong bloodline. Harry Potter. You must be. All right, let's see. Oh, God. What's up, goddess? I'm just cringing already. Let's do it again.
Hey, can I ask you a question about my body? Absolutely, goddess. What's up? Okay,
No
so
one
before
talks
I
like
eat, my
that.
stomach looks like this. I feel good about it. But then after I eat, it looks like this. Why?
Why is your stomach bloated? It's because you're eating garbage, I'm sure. It's your intestines, not your stomach. It's your intestines. Your intestines are like, what the fuck is this? And they're inflamed and they're crying out for nutrition.
Babe, because before you ate something, your stomach was flat because you had no food in your stomach. It's just a holding tank. So now that you ate something, it looks a little bit bigger because you're nourished. That's a good thing. You shouldn't be embarrassed about that. Wait, you're so right. That's a dumb thing to be embarrassed about. But then, like, why, like, no matter how much weight I lose, like, I can't lose this just tiny piece of fat at, like, the bottom of my stomach. Like,
It's inflammation. That's not your stomach. That's not your stomach. Humans don't know what their bodies are. That's not your stomach. Your stomach is much higher than that, goddess. That's not your stomach. That's your small intestine there. You have a very, 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 very long intestinal tract. Your body is bloated because you have leaky gut and you have constant inflammation. When your body is trying to absorb the shit that you're eating, it's freaking the fuck out. That's not your stomach. Your stomach is above that, right under your bra, right under your diaphragm there.
this. Babe, that's not stomach fat. That's literally just your uterus because we're women and we all have them. And not only does that organ regenerate itself once a month, but it's also capable of growing an entire ass new human being. Like, how sick is that? And you're gonna be embarrassed of it? No. Bitch, you are so right. And you're hot as fuck. Oh, bitch, you're hot as fuck.
Oh.
Bitch, watching this is hot as fuck. Pretty sure we're all hot as fuck.
Oh, goddess. Oh, goddess. You're so hot as fuck, goddess. That's your uterus? You don't know anything about the human body. You keep calling people uterus, you're going to have a fucking baby. All right. You're literally within 12, maybe 6 to 8 months of getting a septum piercing and having neon green hair. You're so close. You're on the cusp. You're on the cusp. You are about to get a septum piercing. I guarantee that's on your to-do list. I bet if I looked at your phone, I looked in the reminders tab, you got septum piercing. You got bull ring right there at the top. Don't lie to Papa. Don't lie to me. I know what's going on. Let's keep an eye on this one. Guarantee. Fluorescent hair and a septum piercing in the next 12 months. No question about it. No question about it. It's coming. It's not your uterus. That's chronic inflammation. But you go, goddess.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Oh, let's get a Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
All right, it's Swole Card time, fam. Let's fucking go. All right, let's see what we got. Falcon, take it away. Who feffed it? Who's got a feff? Come on, eh? I agree. Today's winner, Glowing Artiste. Congratulations. Intense with those hashtags. Hashtag Feff and hashtag Fuck Wokeism. I agree. Congratulations, Milord. Congratulations, GA. Send us an email. That was good. Felt good. To support at swolenormous.com. Swolecard 2079, the subject, your mailing address, in the body of the email. We'll send you this delicious and amazing Swole card. Very well done, Falcon. Well done. Congratulations. Glowing Artiste. Congratulations. All right, fam. Remember, go check us out, swolenormousx.com/FYR for those limited time specials to join Unlimited. Special page. Don't miss out on that. swolenormousx.com/FYR. And you can check all the links down below for all that information. Let's nut this beach. Let's have a great rest of your Friday. If you haven't yet deleted, unfollowed, tighten up your shit, now's the time to do it. Let's have a fucking great weekend. We got Swole Slut Saturday tomorrow for 2080. My God, fam, 2080. You do realize what's coming up, right? We got P3S2. We got to start talking about it. P3S2 drops on episode 2100. So 20 days away for Papa Swolio's signature series. The second drop, P3S2, is going down on episode 2100. It's going to be released for 24 hours on the day of episode 2100. So get ready for that. So we'll talk more about that, but I just noticed that episode 2080 tomorrow. Fantastic. All right, fam, let's nut this beach. Let's have a great rest of your evening. Starting it off strong, fam. Well done.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown and amuse you?
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Fucking people. I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
I better use my strong.
Lieutenant Dan.
Mr. Strickland.
Jelly donut!
Now I know you'd love to just sit there and keep being not slim, but we gotta work a little today, okay?
You're insane, gold member.
And that's the way, I like it.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
Tiny Tuck, working long hours with a broken leg. Tiny Tuck just wanted to have a nice Christmas.
What happened to your queer party friends?
Well, I'll be damned.
How about I send you a hobo dick sheet?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Let's make some fucking games tonight. It's Friday night. Let's go Beaches. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bitch. What's that tyrannical tuck? Find out what that tyrannical tuck is. It's tyrannical. My God, it's just savage. How could you? The dictator of tucking. No hands. Huh? No hands. You know why? It's because I did it with my dick. It's with my dick. All right. That fucking piano cock. So tactical. The execution flawless. Fam, check out all the links down below. Join the SwoleFam today, SwoleNormusX.com, and all the links for the live stream. If you want to catch the show live and you're just listening, check out thedailyswole.com for all those live stream links. Follow the Daily Swole on Instagram. Follow the Daily Swole on TikTok. Follow Papa Swolio on TikTok. Check out all the socials. All those links are over there on the website as well. And like I said, last night's roundtable is available in Swole TV, so go and check it out. And we'll see you for Monday's accountability meeting. 12 noon. Reminder, update for the time. We're going back to the old time. 12 noon Eastern time. We'll see you there. Join the fam today. Don't miss out. That'll be episode 82. 2082 will be for members only inside SwoleNormusX. If you're not a member, silly goose. Everyone knows you need to join the fam to make some sick fucking gains. So I'll see you over there. And we'll continue the conversation inside the Telegram chat. So head on over there after this. And we'll see you back here for Swole Slut Saturday. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my